Welcome to the 6th edition of G-Man Talks Boxing here at the wonderful Tuck-In in the heart of Dalston. It's our favourite venue, isn't it, G-Man?
You know the Tuck-In, it's one of our favourite venues. That is the place.
It's the place.
That's the place.
Right in the heart.
He feeds me very well.
The Caribbean food here is fantastic. The coffee's fantastic. The welcome is fantastic. It's our favourite place to talk boxing.
That's right, that's right.
And there's a lot of boxing to talk about.
Let's talk about the big boys.
So we're going to talk about the big boys. Of course, there's a million chat shows going on at the moment with Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder. G-Man, what has that fight done to the heavyweight division? That's the question I'm asking.
Whoa. Well, what it's done, I want to tell you something. Fury has shown the world what heavyweight boxing is all about. He has come out and he done a fantastic job. Wilder was, as he says, wilder than wild. The referee was exemplary. The referee, letter to the T.
Let's talk about the referee. He's come under undue criticism in my book for this so-called long count. At the end of the day, Tyson and all this knocked out business, at the end of the day, the man went down and the man got up. I watched the man get up on the count of 10. The referee told him to walk sideways to check that he was okay, and then the fight resumed. What did the referee do wrong? Because I can't see it.
The referee did everything. Exemplary T to the letter. The referee, for those who don't understand the rules of boxing, you have to get up off the canvas before the count of 10. That's what Tyson did. The referee then took a due process to make sure that he was good enough to carry on, and then he continued.
You see, the Americans were saying that if that had been in the United Kingdom, that the referees would have waved it off the minute he hit the canvas. And I have to say there's possibly some validity in that.
Yeah.
The British Border Control referees might have done that.
Yes.
That's what they were saying.
That's an individual thing. Doesn't mean that it's right. This referee carried it out to the T. He waited until he got up before 10, counted them, and then processed the situation. By the way, I've never seen a fighter go down like that. Get up. His legs is not wobbling.
No, they weren't wobbling.
It's amazing.
Well, I was on a chat show on the internet, and there's plenty about it, and I said, you know, it's almost as if the spirit of Jesus Christ had spoken to Fury on the 5th second and said, Fury, it's your calling to get up. And Fury rose like Lazarus from the grave.
Believe you me.
And he just rose like no wobbles, nothing, and he got on with the fight.
Now you know why Fury is a champion. Because he tried to possum himself in the situation, to draw Wilder into a trap, giving Wilder the information that he is hurt. I've never seen a fighter hurt and get up and his legs are not wobbling. Never. When you're hurt, your legs is one of the things that betrayed you. He counted out before 10. He did all the processing and then he attacked Wilder.
Now, earlier on this year, our good friend Morrison Oban, we had a little thing in the first edition.
Sure.
And I said who would be heavyweight champion standing at the end of 2018.
Sure.
Okay? Let's fast forward it again. Morrison Oban said definitely Deontay Wilder. So now we've got 3 candidates. We've got Tyson Fury, we've got Deontay Wilder, and we've got AJ. I'm going to put you on the spot. Fast forward 6-9 months down the line. Who is the last man standing?
Well, let me tell you something. I've got to tell this to you now as it is. Trust me, make no mistakes about it. This has now opened a tin of worms. Because what you saw was Tyson at his best. Wilder boxed terrible. Terrible. He just wanted to knock you out. Wilder can improve. I don't think Tyson can improve. I think Tyson can deal with any situation that is thrown at him. But that's where his improvement lies. Not physically, not technically. His ability is from here.
But he now has had another 12 rounds of hard boxing.
Sure.
So that ring rust has well and truly gone.
Rust? What rust? We didn't see any rust. This man came in the ring and everyone is talking about rust. What rust? This man looked like he was boxing all his life. What rust? He showed he's a boxer. What? He's not a pugilist. He's a boxer. He's a man who thinks. That's why he like punchers, because he can outmaneuver them, outthink them. This is what Tyson Fury is all about. You will see a champion in the future. That is Tyson.
I'm very glad that the heavyweight division has finally woken up. I think that fight last week did it a power of good. It's been in the doldrums for far too long. Wilder has things to improve on. Fury has things to improve on. AJ has things to improve on. And let's hope that finally a word for some of the emerging British heavyweights. You've got a whole posse of them coming up. Nathan Gorman, Daniel Dubois, and Joe Joyce. He's had 6-7 fights this year. I mean, he is steaming through that division.
I don't think anyone wants a bit of him. He's the danger right now. You know, can you imagine Dubois and Joyce, or Gorman and Joyce? I mean,
well, O's are going to go.
Yes.
O's are going to go.
Yes.
Well, it leaves us for a fantastic year ahead. Catch the Dillian White, Derek Chisora fight coming up. I think it's later on in the course of this month. And I think 2019 is going to be an absolutely fantastic year for the heavyweights.
Yeah.
On behalf of John Collins Live and, of course, the G-Man himself, Talks Boxing, thank you very much. And tune in to our next show, which will be next week at a time to be decided.
For sure.